Several Tennessee law enforcement agencies continue to report issues with license plate reader cameras being able to read the state's new tags at night. Now, these cameras are used to catch criminals or help locate missing people. News 2's Andy Cordan has the latest on an issue that surfaced 2 weeks ago.
I've talked to more than half a dozen Middle Tennessee police agencies that use LPR technology to fight crime and keep their community safe. They tell me right now they are having problems reading the new license plate in low-level light conditions and definitely at night. Mount Juliet police rely heavily on their LPR cameras to catch bad guys. But officials confirm the Recore LPR camera system that Mount Juliet uses is having difficulty seeing the new state license plate at night in lower light areas.
Our LPR system is having issues with the new plates. It's not a super major problem, but we notice there are some locations that are not getting reads, and those locations are where it is super low light at night. We are looking into that issue. The state is looking into that issue, and our vendor is also looking into the issue, trying to somehow come up with a solution to get it back to where it was reading well with our existing plates that we used to have, and some vehicles still have those on.
And the Knoxville Police Department says, telling News 2 on Friday, we were first made aware of the issues with the new Tennessee license plates about 2 weeks ago. There are two problems in particular. One, our LPRs have had problems with nighttime reads. Two, the LPRs periodically misidentify the state that the tag is associated with. To my knowledge, we have not been in communication with the state about the issue. However, we have been in contact with our LPR provider, Flock Safety, who's aware of those issues and working on solutions to address them.
Is this frustrating to you, sir?
Very, very frustrating, actually.
Wesley Wright is a commissioner in Lakeland, a small city just outside Memphis.
I think it's something that needs to be addressed just with more transparency, like I said.
Wright says the 20 Flock LPR cameras in his town are having issues reading the new license plates at night.
They keep making more plates because they haven't stopped production.
Right.
At what point are too many plates that could be invisible to LPR cameras around the state flooding neighborhoods like yours?
I think it's already past that point, probably. And that then again, there's the problem with people driving around with plates, and a lot of people that might have ill intent using these plates because you don't change your plates every year.
Mm-hmm.
So those plates will be in circulation for many years. That's a big issue.
In Nashville, Andy Cordan, News 2.
State offices are closed today for President's Day. The Department of Revenue referred us to a statement from last week, part of which says both the Department of Safety and Homeland Security and the Department of Revenue are still evaluating claims regarding how the new plates interact with license plate readers at night. Until this evaluation is complete, there will be no changes to production or renewal processes.